technically, my black robe could work in a way.
There you go.
It's just kind of loose.
Oh man, I should be wearing my hoodie under here.
Why is it cold?
No, just for contrast.
Sleeves. Yeah, maybe.
You know what? I think one of my first little like woodworking things is gonna be to make that cobra staff a reality, just for the shits and giggles of it. And see
Like
if
an
I can
actual
build it.
snake stick?
Fuck yeah, bitch!
I could live
Be
with
a real
that.
fucking stick. Yep, the one that Sam drew there, it's gonna be real. I'm gonna make it.
Where'd she draw it?
Fucking real. Huh?
I said, where'd she draw it?
What do you mean? It's on my character's freaking. Oh, right on my character's freaking front sheet.
I don't see the characters, is what I'm saying.
What, in bio and info?
Well, in any event, hello everyone. Welcome to Saturday Night's Smite. We are here with the Crusades. And yeah, no one can see Sin.
Really?
Yeah, the
'Cause
camera.
I didn't
He doesn't
set
have
that
the
up.
thing set up. It's still
Oh, okay,
set up
maybe
for
we gotta-
last game we played, so it's only got Fluffy's camera.
How about now?
Well, no, your camera
you're
is fine.
He has to activate it because
Oh.
he's got it all drawn in to just have Fluffy. Because
Got
he
it.
has to resize the window. Step ship, what are you doing? No. Fucking the memes. All the memes this like last couple of years have been on point and fucking terrible.
I think they've been delightful.
Are the boats unionizing?
Boats unionizing? What?
Well, because there was after the Evergreen like canal, the Suez Canal blockage thing, there was like a boat that ended up coming off and like blocking traffic in like Thailand or something.
Okay then.
Wasn't that after Drew Dick?
Well, the Suez Canal one, yeah,
So that was real though.
that was
Oh,
real.
shit. Wow, that's fucking amazing. It's so.
Not surprising in the least, and it's still not showing sin. It's just showing.
Now your
illustration.
thing is screwed.
There
you
it goes. Yeah,
Hey,
that's a sin. Where's JR?
Look if I know.
Great question. Maybe he's fell asleep too.
Did
maybe
you
he's
actually
trying
fall
to get another
asleep?
kid.
Yeah, I crashed out.
Oh, why are you so tired?
I don't know.
If
You're
lucky,
so young, you
maybe
should be
he's
full of
trying for
energy.
number 4.
Shut up, I'm not that young. I'm old enough to be tired.
Oh, he is?
I is cat. I need mini naps.
But you are awake now.
Oh, my eyes are open.
Okay.
So who wants to call JR? I call not it.
I mean, I just
He's on
Working
phone.
on it,
Try-
but
well,
my
Fluffy's
phone
trying to,
is not seeming to want to connect.
Phone's like, nah, fam.
Oof. Phone says, nah, bruh. Sorry, not
See,
happening.
this is what you need. You need all the greaves and shit to go with it too.
I'm working on it.
I think my family actually had a chain shirt at one point. I don't know if they still do. But that shit was heavy.
It is. It is heavy.
It's like 50 pounds of small metal links.
I know, Prince. Sometimes I'm concerned too.
Cat doesn't know anything.
Not a shield.
Shield where?
There he is.
Right up on the wall.
I did not think it was till 10:30.
It's
Yep.
because the time changed.
We went forward.
It's 10:30 Mountain Standard Time, but that's different
Mountain
for you guys
daylight time.
Hold on.
now. You know
Wait.
what? If you're going to be annoying, I'm gonna drown you right now.
Mountain daylight time. Oh, what the? Oops.
On my audio.
Wait,
is-
You done fucked up.
You scared the cat.
You're knocking shit off the table. And
Wow.
your sword made a squeaking noise. You need to oil it, you fucking old man.
Well, that's why I don't swing it around, because this part.
Oh, is the fucking pommel loose? That's not a good sign.
Well, yeah, it's a display sword.
How long
Screw
have you
it
had
in
that
there.
sword?
Huh?
How long
Yeah.
have you had that sword?
I've had this sword for probably about, let's see, I'm 40 now.
You're not 40.
It
Feels
needs
like
some WD-40,
Yeah,
or at least a tightening.
certainly. I've had this for probably about 25 years.
Those fucking makeup tutorials or like the half and half things always throw me off.
Hey Quinn,
Hmm.
how's about this?
What are you looking
You've
for?
got a display one, right?
Oh, is that an
I've
actual
got a real
sword?
one. Uh-huh.
Nice.
That's fine. My spear is real.
Yeah,
have a
his
spear up
his
there.
spear is kind of blunted, but the tip's really sharp.
Yeah, the tip's sort of.
Yeah.
Like, let me see real quick.
My spear.
Definitely stab a pig with that.
I have a spear up on the wall. I have a blow dart gun over there.
For some
Let's
reason.
see.
No, there's a clasp at the bottom.
Yeah, see, there's a clasp at the bottom.
I got all kinds of shit in my room.
There we
Some
go.
stuff hidden, you know.
JR used to, I don't know if he still does, but used to have Sephiroth's sword.
Oh yeah, I still have a crap ton. I will post pictures in a little bit. Hold on, real quick.
Speaking of JR, where is JR's face? Oh, he's not in here yet. That's right.
Oh, it's got a little bit of an edge,
Oh yeah, it has an edge.
but the tip is definitely sharp. I was right about that.
I don't
Bear
like
with me, I'm
sitting
trying to
between
launch
two things
everything.
with sharp things.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
We hear you.
How goes?
My sound was acting wonky a little bit ago, so I wasn't sure.
I'll never understand why you people don't take the opportunity to just ignore them if you don't.
There you
Because
go.
we're not dicks.
Oh, really?
I think I got it back
I
on
mean-
there if you want to check that.
I mean, technically, I'm an asshole, but still.
Oh, Leo?
We're good.
Okay, cool.
So we're ready to
I love
start?
that song.
You like long pointies, don't you?
Oh my god,
Yes.
shut up. I'm going to hurt you.
What?
Can we start, please?
We can start,
Sure.
but is JR with us? JR is with us.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're not coming tonight or nah?
I will, I'll throw the camera on in a little bit, because,
Oh, that's
everyone's in the bedroom right now.
Well, I only asked because he'll have to readjust again if he's gonna have your cam,
Oh.
because he has to turn it on in the Twitch thingy.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me ask everyone if they're fine. Okay.
Are you dressed? Are you decent?
They are. They're just, they're prepping for Easter.
Did you tuck this more over?
Right here.
Around Easter.
Let me, plug everything in.
You tell Christine I expect to see some nipple.
Think you're gonna make it?
Lotus, you would get a Twitch ban
For
like
a little
that.
bit. Not post.
Do you need sugar?
No, I don't think so.
Gotta be name down.
I can barely hear Jess though.
Yeah, Jess is really quiet. Do we need to turn her up on Discord?
She's up in max.
She just needs to talk into her mic.
Oh yeah, it probably would help if it's not
Yeah.
like on top of her head
Look
like
at me,
an
I
antenna.
got walking sticks.
Oh my lord, why? What?
Whatever I don't
Is it
get.
in her butt now? What's
Oh,
going on here?
Here. Oh, you mean the odd ones? Is that what you're thinking? Well, the odd ones for stuffers, or do you want to leave?
Okay.
I just know I'm leaving them. I did, but I'm not doing it either. You got to figure, you end up jumping into things.
Well, I'm sure we can begin once we.
Ouch.
Just waiting for everybody to be ready.
Just wait.
Becca wants to dress up too.
That's fine.
I look concerned.
Wow, that's got weird straps in it.
Yeah, I don't know if your glasses are gonna. Well, no, there you go.
Yeah, it seems to fit.
Oh my god.
Barely, though.
What life do I live in?
Gotta
This is
figure out
so
why the
weird.
audio's still coming through my or my thing.
No, I don't think it is coming through your
Oh.
roll 20.
Probably not.
Midnight, what are you doing, buddy? Meanie, meanie. Here, boy.
I'm scared my cat away. I
Good
want
boy.
to cuddle.
Speaking of cats,
As
I've
long
got
as
the
that
one right
is,
here.
it's a little tight.
2 words, 8 letters. Say them and I'm yours.
Deus
I
Volt.
don't know if I like
Deus
where this is
Volt.
going.
Wow.
So,
3 little words.
does anybody want to volunteer to recap so we can start?
I don't remember exactly.
I rolled a 4.
14.
Huh.
No, I didn't ask you guys to roll to recap. I asked somebody to volunteer.
We were camping out, and when we woke up, Sajin was gone, and we started searching, and then
that's
a
right.
mysterious red-headed boy and a girl showed up with breakfast, and we had a little conversation with the girl who was going to go set up a meeting with her daddy, who is apparently some
Leslie?
church
Merchant?
antagonizer. And we're supposed to meet him in a sea cave, I believe. Did I miss anything?
Yes, you did well. Anybody else have anything to add?
Wanted posters.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
The
Mine
boy
was the
a
most
druid.
accurate.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
salty.
Your nose.
And the boy was a
It's like-
druid, that's all I remember.
Nah, it doesn't look right.
You have a big pickle nose.
Ugh. I've killed people for far less. Like, actually killed people for far less.
You won't do a tattoo on me, but
You have not asked.
Just likes playing scribble knots on her own ass.
If I could reach it, I would.
All right, so yeah, that's a very good recap. So, you guys are left to your own devices while you're waiting for this meeting to be confirmed. Is there anything that you're planning to do with your time?
did just realize we never had our conversation about this.
Oh,
About
crap.
what?
I'm sorry, I'm the worst. I forgot.
I am the confused.
Oops.
Yeah, I oopsed.
I don't even know what happened.
It's fine.
Just that Colin should possibly know a thing or two about who we're meeting with or things that he might be interested in and whatnot. And I wanted to hammer that out before meeting with him, but we kind of
Probably do some
forgot.
DMs real quick. Just hash that out.
There's still the rest of you who needs to be doing something with your day.
I will go and conduct my prayers.
All day?
Not all day,
I'm gonna search the vicinity of the
but
camp.
that's the
like
first thing I'm doing.
What'd you say, Sin?
I'm gonna search like a, I don't know, maybe like a 50-yard range around the whole camp for any random herbs I can find. I want to say.
Go ahead and roll me your nature or survivor.
50 yards.
Whichever one is best for you.
Alright. Oh, God.
Well, at least he's consistent.
All right, you are able to successfully collect
Found a mythical shark flower.
enough
Thanks,
herbs to make about 5 healing potions.
Ooh, cool. Regular healing potions or like lesser healing potions? We're talking about.
The skanky base bitch ones.
One second. Yeah, the base level healing potions.
Alright, so how many was it? 3? 4?
5.
What? 5?
That's a
I'll
decent
just
number,
add-
even if
I'll
they
just
only
add
do
5
heal
more to
10.
what I have right here. Okay. So there you go.
You have the material to do it, you'll probably have to spend some time to actually craft them.
Yeah,
That's
but you
fine.
could basically do that over like a short or long rest.
That's fine.
fact, you could do it probably right now if we're waiting like an hour or so to finalize this shit.
Do I have time to do that?
You guys are waiting pretty much all day.
You have time to do that.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
Where the hell is my librarial sheet? Librarial.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make those healing potions. That's the thing. And when I'm done, could I hand out like one to everybody?
If you'd like.
That is up to you. Just note that Sajin is still not with you guys.
Okay, so minus Sajin, that's 1, 2.
Where did she go?
That's 4. So
I don't know.
I'll have
Why
3
don't
left
you
over
know?
on
Aren't you
me
Sajin?
because I had 2 already.
Here's
So everybody else but Sam gets a healing potion right
like
now.
that.
Have fun.
Okay.
Am I gonna have to track you?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, you're talking a lot. What are you doing with your time?
I'm tracking Sajin.
No, you're not. God
Watch
damn
me.
it. No, you're not.
I'm gonna make you part of this.
Fuck you.
Are you mentioning that you're gonna track Sajin?
Sure.
Are you really?
Yeah. Unless
Okay.
told otherwise.
No, fine. Go ahead.
Because Colin will tell you otherwise.
Okay. Well, what do you say?
Just don't worry about her, she'll be back.
When I
It
don't have
feels
line,
like she never really left.
when I don't have line of sight on those in my charge, I do get concerned.
What know you about her whereabouts?
Insight.
Just
Persuasion,
I
whatever.
know that she hasn't gone far.
And all I have is your word.
And what, pray, has she been up to?
That I don't know the answer to.
I'm not in this. I'm just the
You're
awkward,
about to be.
I'm just the awkward voice from this guy who gets to tell you when to roll dice.
Okay.
After I have given everybody healing potions, I'm gonna go ahead and bird watch. So there.
Nice.
If there's any birds around, yeah.
You see a red-breasted thripperwell.
As we are waiting here all day, I think I shall make a survival-y checky to go do some hunting.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that. I'm trying to send you some notes for the question that you asked me, but I was a terrible DM and never answered. Alright, so you go about hunting, but you're also trying to be careful to not cause too much ruckus or leave too much of an imprint of your being there in case the church decides to send out a tracking. And you are still able to, I don't know even anything about hunting, so, you're
Find
able to
some game.
probably tag a few small, like, ducks or something that would provide you guys a meal tonight.
Ducks,
Do they-
you say?
Do they lead to eliminate stand?
Stand?
What?
Never mind.
The fuck was that?
I'm sorry.
I figured you would have seen it since you're a parent too. Google or afterwards watch or go to YouTube and look up duck walks up to eliminate stand.
Oh, I think I might have seen that.
I feel like we're gonna
Put it on my
look up
bill.
something ridiculous.
It's not bad, but it's definitely
Having
It gets
trouble
stuck
with
in
your
your
helmet?
head.
Thanks for the heads up for not watching it, thanks.
Just need to make sure it sets right.
Okay, I'll watch that later. So Fluffy goes off hunting. Sen is very productive with his day and is now bird watching. You are praying for some of the day. And are you seriously trying to track Sajin? Because if you are, go ahead and roll it.
Sure, why not?
I'll follow along.
Okay, you can roll to help if you want.
15.
Eight.
Alright. You're not much help, but he's not hindered by you either.
Well, I just contributed to his burns. Like, oh, okay.
But, you do pick up on her footprints not far from the camp and follow them for a bit until about, maybe...
Can we not, Cat?
Come here, Prince. Maybe a few yards away, behind a tree, her footprints stop, and there are wider, heavier weighted footprints that continue off from there.
Well, my knowledge of nature is shite. What's yours?
It seems heathen magic to me.
I'll hazard a guess. I don't know what it is. I just know she changed into something.
No, you know that her footprints stop.
No, I
and
don't.
you're like, these are footprints, and those are footprints. I'm not sure how to connect the dots, but there's footprints.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong.
I would like to track them while they track her.
Wow.
Alright, you can go ahead and roll survival.
Wouldn't take much. I'm not hiding my tracks.
For some reason, I would be scared if I was you guys. Just saying.
Well, she became a creature, but in character, I'm not allowed to know that because I fucked up my knowledge roll.
Survival? Oh, this is so bad.
Wow, it wasn't a complete flop.
So, you're trying to track them, and though they're not trying to cover their tracks or anything, you end up getting lost. You'll spend about an hour trying to find your way
Ladies
back
and
to
gentlemen, the adventurers that is going to take down the realm.
camp. I know.
The fuck is wrong with this party? One just decides to disappear, another one tracks them, and then it's like, bleh? Tracks. And then a third one gets lost following the other two. What one might I add is covered in burnt plate mail and not hiding their tracks.
The smell alone.
God damn it.
I, however, wanted to do the productive thing and burn the church to
I'm
its
about to
roots.
facepalm so hard I might need my healing potion. God damn it.
Clearly,
Can I
the only
track the
thing
lost
we
one?
can do is go and kill a
Since
priest.
Bam already said that she'll make it back, it's just gonna take her another, like, hour.
Alright,
Anyway,
well.
JR, what did you say?
Can I track the other lost one?
Sure, if you notice she's been gone for a while, the other two get back to camp and she's still gone, so you can go ahead and try to track her.
Where the fuck did she go now?
Amazing.
And she shouldn't be wandering because she looks like a fucking demon.
Holy shit. Why do I feel like we're gonna have multiple lost people?
Cause you probably are.
At some point, Colin's gonna come back and just be marveled at the stupidity of all you.
Colin's gonna come back to
lost
just the
in
two of us, everyone else
fucking
fucked off into the woods.
Hey, you know what? You know what? You're not the only one. However, I'll just probably be sitting in a corner watching birds, not giving a fuck because fucking other people.
So,
I'd be like, bird. Where did
so
everyone go?
JR, you go tracking down the tiefling, and you feel that you might be getting close when suddenly a squawk is heard overhead and a bird thumps down like right next to you, and you realize you've been tracking the wrong tracks. You have found Colin.
Well, at least you didn't get lost.
That's great.
Well, I guess you're just in time. You can help me carry this shit back.
How long do I give it before I go looking for the other dumb demon?
She'll return while JR is still out helping Colin.
Okay, cool. So we're just trading at this point.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck did they go now?
I keep forgetting I have push to talk on because I can't figure out which mic is picking up what.
Yeah, we're trying something new. Headsetless. It's weird. I like it because there's less pressure on my head. Plus, I'm not hearing myself talk and having to do the half headphone.
Like I was telling you before, how the other night, how my camera has a microphone on it. I disabled it last time, but I can't get it to disable this time.
Oh wow.
So I've just got it push to talk, so nothing goes through.
JR.
I think that's a computer setting, actually.
Well, I mean, actually, JR, go to the right here. Go to your My Settings. And go
Troubleshooting.
to...
I'm a lie.
Don't you love when you work in IT, but you can't troubleshoot your own shit?
Yeah, you have to. If you go to the settings in Roll20.
Well, the worst part about doing the whole headset thing and talking is like this must be the hell that is being deaf.
JR, are you talking about it coming?
Like you can't hear your own voice, but you're trying to talk, and then all of a sudden it comes out all fucked up.
It actually comes through here. Watch. What I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and mute my mic real quick.
Okay.
And I'll take it off, push to talk, and you'll tell me if you can hear me.
I posted this.
Okay.
I see a black aberration in your background. Ooh, that tastes like panda.
Gross.
Anybody here?
The perfect crime.
Where is?
Sorry, I
I
didn't mute
posted
my
it
mic
in
yet.
Discord.
Oh.
I'm just making Quincy my things because he never sees the things I tag him to.
Well, because I mean he doesn't check it till the end of the night.
Alright, so you guys have an eventful and interesting day. And nearing...
Did that kill enough time?
Yes, I'm amused with your sufferings, so you've killed enough time. I don't know who's making word noises.
Junior, most likely.
Probably. Who is
Hello?
that dude? He's the guy that plays the
Were you able to hear me the whole time?
No, just every now and
Just.
then.
That's
You were
weird because
talking
for
robot?
whatever
Yes.
reason, my icon was lighting up even though I had my headphones unplugged the entire time, so I couldn't hear if you guys could hear me.
Did you go to your sound settings yet?
Yeah, I've already got it. I already muted him on Roll20, and I also have the mic muted just in case too on my.
But did you go into your computer's sound settings?
Take a look.
Because if not, that'll be the problem. You just have to set it specifically. Don't set it to the default option. Set it to whatever the hell headset you're using. Because I've done that before where I have it set to default and I'm just like every time it's like no.
Hold on real quick. Alright, now that I've got that set. Bear with me. Gotta test something real quick. Pull in headset.
You're good.
Oh my god,
Okay, that may
it's hot
fix
as fuck in here.
Take off all your clothes. Bring out the river sticks. Someone cue on the Darude sandstorm.
I think for the third time now I've given it to you and you've lost it.
No, I took it with me.
Sounds about right.
Might be in my car.
So we have an interesting thing happening with coverage tomorrow. Or Monday.
Why?
Because Chris technically has a whole bunch of plans, so she's not supposed to be working that day, and she was not working that day anyway. Isaac's got the Rona, and HR will get back to him about whether he can work or not.
Rona.
Oh, he does have it?
Does that mean you have to work? Tell them no.
At this point, we're trying to figure out who is going to cover that morning.
Tell them that your roommate has you rented out. You're not allowed to work.
I mean, I'd rather not work that day anyway, because I still have to do Tuesdays through Saturday regardless.
Fair.
Eric said he'll be there, but he's going to be there at night.
Tell them you caught the 24-hour Rona.
Tell Gary to take care of it. He likes to
Honestly,
wear
if
all the
anything,
hats.
Eric can probably do morning, but he would have to do morning by himself, and I don't think he's ready for that yet. Because Michelle only works Tuesday through Saturday as well.
Why the hell do you guys only have one morning QM?
Because you took our other one, you TL!
I didn't hire her.
Yeah, but she was the Sunday through Thursday one.
Why didn't you replace her?
We were trying to!
We'll
Wait,
try
you guys
harder.
work for the same company?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ah.
I'm a Q monitor, she's a technical lead. She gets paid slightly more than I do, but has to deal with more bullshit, so enjoy that.
That's kind of how pay works, you know.
I'm a
More
solution
bullshit, more money.
specialist.
She looks like she's gonna lose her eye or have a stroke.
That looks like a stroke.
I know she's trying to wink, but after a minute it gets too exaggerated.
Wink with both eyes.
Isn't that just called a blink?
Depends. Is that at the same time, or is it like...
If you wink both eyes, but one after the other, does it give the feeling off that you're slow?
Yes.
Check your timing belt.
It's like either that or you're a lizard person.
Depends. Does the cheek twitch at the same time? Ooh. Piece of candy.
Are we ready to continue?
I was waiting for them to get back from being lost in the woods.
I'm not lost. I'm found. Or did I do the finding?
Yeah, but I was still waiting for her to get back from her shenanigans.
I made my way back.
Yeah, she made her way back.
Oh
So-
yeah, that's right. She did come back, but then we were waiting for Colin and them to get back.
And then we had sound issues. So are we ready?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
We have sound issues
Sorry.
and unsound issues. Just all the issues.
So it is heading for evening and the sky is beginning to change colors when the boy from earlier advances on your camp. Are you really threatening them?
Well, I'm assuming I hear the rustling before I see the person.
Fair enough, yes.
Can
Bill?
I go ahead and put my staff across in front of him to slow him down and be like, you can relax?
Sick.
One day soon you'll appreciate my caution.
Appreciate. Ah!
God.
Ah! Get stabbed! Hey, you're the one who named the fuck. Don't even get mad at me.
Caution is different than jumping the gun.
Gun, what are those?
Shh. We're not metaing here.
Wait, can I use the Warlock improved pack weapon to make a gun? It can make a bow and a crossbow.
Technically, if you read that one meme, you could technically have a gun. I mean, all you would have to do is basically shrink a fucking cannon and put a ring of enlargement around it, remember? With the frickin' magic ring, Fluffy? Remember that shit?
All you do is just use
I thought that was just a normal gun, but they used the ring to shrink cannonballs.
Yep.
Oh, was
Or no,
that
to
it?
enlarge
You're right.
the regular bullets into cannonballs.
Anyway,
That's right, you're right,
we
you're
see
right.
the child
That's
approach.
He's a young adolescent, but yes.
Imagine doing that with a crossbow with bolts, and then they turn into trebuchet arrows.
I'm so happy
Ballistas.
to see
But
your
go on. Something about child.
But and when you will have them hesitating, seeming to be waiting to assure that you aren't going to beat the ever-loving shit out of them.
I mean, I make no promises for him.
Once waves on, they'll move within earshot of everyone of the camp, but still kind of keeping their distance. They're ready to meet with everybody. I'm to take you to the cave.
Using actual words, not just like being mute.
Well, they are actually talking.
Well, hopefully it's not a trap, because if it is, I'm going to kill him very, 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 very slowly.
Unless you're dead.
And let's go.
He better hope I'm dead if that's the case.
Alright, so everybody is ready to...
Because I will pull his spine out of his ass.
Everybody's ready to go then?
Did we ever find Jessica?
She returned.
She came back before you two.
Yeah, she wasn't lost that badly.
Yeah, I thought she was, but she said that she came back. I'm like, oh great, now there's more people missing.
Yeah, she said that before, and you guys had asked it like 3 different times. And she
Yeah.
had said before, she'll take about an extra hour to get back.
Anyway, so we're being taken to the cave.
So, yes. The redhead boy will guide you through the... God damn it, doggo. Shut up. Guide you through the forest towards the town once more. And it is... They kind of slow and caution you as you guys reach the coastline. About a mile before the town. And you will be led along this coastline and kind of down a rocky coast towards a cave that is just off the piers of Athavir.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I took off the helmet too, because it was getting a little hot. Plus it was starting to pinch my glasses.
At this point, I will need everybody to either roll strength or dexterity checks, either acrobatics or athletics, as this is not going to be an easy descent into the cave.
I could do a decent athletics. I'm actually pretty strong.
Junior's drowning.
Wow, you suck, Junior.
19.
You said
17.
athletics.
Alright. Jessica knows what she's doing.
She can pull Junior out.
Me too.
Wait, that's a dex save. That's not acrobatics.
Yeah, it's Dex, Lotus.
Oh, that's not what we needed.
What's your acrobatics? No, we could take the roll from before. It's just, what's the modifier, 3?
Same thing.
So, yeah,
So-
23.
I will creatively interpret this as JR's character is slipping into the water, she reaches out and grabs him.
Yeah, that's fair. Just scoop. You're welcome, smacks ass.
Well,
My character will just look up Justice and be like, "My hero." In a feminine
Which is
voice.
funny, because they are the pair of demons, so that kind of fits.
you sure you want to touch that thing, Jar? You might have been better falling.
I mean, they did give a disease to the entire boat that took you over here.
Yeah, but that's because they stuck their dick in crazy.
I don't own a
Jess, you are muted.
I don't own a rope, but he grabbed me by my rope.
I'm sure he grabbed you by some kind of rope.
Sashay away. Grab your
Probably
tail.
do have a rope.
Anyhow, you guys are... Sin, why did I not see you up there?
I didn't see any. What were we putting? The
We were
survival
doing
or-
we were doing athletics or acrobatics rolls.
Okay, the only person I see with a roll up there was JR's acrobatics roll.
Well, I rolled physical. He rolled physical.
And, okay,
oh,
yeah,
oh,
I
you
don't
guys
see
rolled
Fluffy
physical?
either.
Yeah, we could roll
Okay.
physical. You got your stats,
Oh,
right?
Okay, I'm like, yeah.
Rolled a physical 24.
Okay.
Screw it. You want acrobatics, right?
Yeah, go for it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright.
So JR's the only one that's bad at this.
But was saved by Jessica because she rolled the wrong thing, but it was too amazing to pass up.
Oh yeah, no. 20's a 20.
So, you all traverse into the cave well enough. And once you're kind of inside, you're able to get up onto the cave floor just above the water and out of this rocky section that was giving you guys such trouble. The redhead will lead you down into the darkness of the cave to where the evening light is no longer casting a faint glow. But soon after the darkness engulfs you, there is a torchlight ahead. You are met not by the young female you had met this morning, but by a middle-aged gentleman with a broad build and sun-bleached hair, tan skin, and dark brown eyes that are filled with a sort of anger. They seem to catch on to a Pri and stay there. A scowl is about his mouth, and he only greets you with a nod. The redheaded boy will kind of step out of the way, letting the rest of you take lead.
Colin will pull his hood up and his mask over his face.
So Colin looks like Legion.
Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand, Fluffy, please.
Hey, I'm good at that.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, 20.
Nice. All right, so you were able to do this without bringing attention to yourself.
This is good news.
Just stare right back at the man staring at me.
He doesn't flinch.
And no, not quite Legion. Colin has like a gator.
My daughter says that you wanted to speak with me.
She told us that you have things to tell me about the goings on in the city.
In the city, you say. You come in here dressed like that and you want me to tell you the goings-on of the city? How about you tell me the goings-on of your church?
That is what I mean. How deeply are they rooted? What are their numbers?
I'm supposed to believe that you don't know this?
That's not Lacquer. He was set on fire previously. Do you want to try to peel your helmet off?
I thought that was the only part of him that came off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just like,
Look at my face and tell me I'm one of them.
Freddy Krueger.
He'll consider you for a moment and then nod. Alright. I don't know why you're dressing in their uniform, but fine enough.
The church has been corrupted. Their leaders seek to line their own pockets of gold and turn their backs on the teachings. This is what becomes of the faithful.
Well, not many good things come for the unfaithful either.
They will see themselves return to the light, one way or the other.
And I'm just supposed to give you this information. What are you going to do with it?
Burn them all.
Kill the heretics.
Look, I'm not out to cause some kind of massacre. I just want them out of my town. They
And this
haven't
one,
been...
we get them out.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. My character would be like, oh, sorry, that was in my head. It's supposed to be in my head.
I forgot the word in common.
Oh yeah, salt. That's the word.
If you can get them out, the town will help you. We don't want them here. We haven't wanted them here since they came and transplanted themselves in, taking over our shrine and our holy lands. They haven't been here long, so they're not deeply rooted at all. The town does not give them their trust, they rule with an iron fist. One time we tried to stand against them, and we didn't see our families for a very long time.
Numbers.
I don't know the exact numbers. I've seen maybe 5 different low-leveled men. They seem young, probably new to the faith, not well trained at all. They patrol the streets and the guards keep eye on them, try to keep them from causing us too much trouble. Any higher ups stay within the church. I know the higher priests usually handle the punishments. And honestly, anything above that, I think there's one man calling himself a priest trotting around like he's the next thing since sliced bread, but it doesn't seem like he's really top of the line. He seems to be getting his orders from elsewhere. At least that's my taking on what I heard while they were keeping me imprisoned. And there's a JR.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Oh,
It
that's weird.
exists.
I've been having my camera going the whole time.
Ha!
It just showed up for us. It's funny.
Wasn't there. Wasn't there at all.
Can you tell us more about this man?
Oh, there goes JR again.
Hit the wrong button. Whoops.
To what you have to say, Fluffy, it'll bring the sir's attention to you. He'll study you for a long moment, and we roll for that. There seems to be some hesitation about his face, as though he's trying to place you, but no recognition.
You alright? Oh, you're just putting it up?
The other one is more comfortable. And I want something to drink.
For you should always be thirsty.
The man will kind of shake his head at you. I didn't know much about the one who seems to be acting in charge. I know that he's been the one merrily handing out punishments for the other ones to handle. He doesn't go on patrol. We haven't seen him around the town, but most of them don't go on patrol. It's just these youngins, these yippies that they have walking around. And what is it that you can tell me? What insurance do I have that you're going to use this information to help?
Colin's kind of eyeing the bacon knight that's been doing the chatting this whole time.
I will drive them away. Send them running to their masters, or to seek forgiveness from our God himself.
You talk about a big game and very zealous and sound just like them to my ears. So, how? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to help us get them out of our town? Just going to go in on a blind attack? Because from what I heard, you guys didn't fare well the last time you didn't listen to their requests.
I'd say we were the victors in that fight.
I heard they had sent you running.
And we got out alive.
We removing ourselves.
About to say, I didn't run from shit. I walked very calmly out.
Strategic withdrawal.
We were leaving the city when they chose to engage us. They are for less because of it.
Walking up to the church and trying to kill everybody in sight is not going to get you anywhere. I told you I don't know how many numbers they have in there. I can only attest to what I see prowling about. How about I put it this way? What can the town do to help you get rid of them? We've got people, we've got guardsmen on our side.
We need the head.
I don't think the head is here. I think they've got some low-level wannabes babysitting this town for one reason or another. I'm not sure why they decide to move in here. Probably just expanding their range of control.
Then whoever is in charge in the city, we need them.
Well, if they're inexperienced, does that mean they're pose less of a threat?
You mean who's in charge of the city from our side or theirs?
Theirs. You do with your city what you please. I am just invested in cutting the corruption out.
Well, they're in the church, so you're going to have to get in the church to get to them. Like I said, I've never seen the one that they've got placed in there out of the church. And I'm not going to send my men in there to get another beating.
So what I'm hearing is we need to go kick someone's ass.
Have you no way of drawing him out?
Well, there's wanted posters. We could theoretically use or do some form of a baited trap kind of thing.
I mean, if you come waltzing in the town with your face plastered everywhere, maybe he would come out.
Or another idea.
What's
could
your
take the wanted. You and your men could take the wanted posters and possibly lead some of the guard off on a merry chase, saying you found them. That would allow a smaller force to slip in.
Could just go ahead and, send them on a wild goose chase in another freaking direction.
What about if we set a trap and have someone lead them to us?
Oh my god.
Either way, it sounds like an ambush is in the works.
I could probably get them to send some of the patrollers, maybe even higher up, to come out with us on a false chase. But I don't know if I'm going to get the head, as you would put it, to come out. It might clear out some guys so that when you go into the church, you'll be able to get to them. But if that's the way you want to do it, I can get them to come out. But you better have something prepared.
Do you know a way inside the church?
In fact, I do. The church that they're using right now was a temple to the sea god. There is a back passage into the church that lead out to the port. It's underwater. You'll have to be a good swimmer, and you're gonna have to be able to hold your breath for a good long while.
I think he's just gonna walk the bottom like the fucking pirates from Caribbean.
But once you get to the hatch, it's easy to open, easy to access, and I don't think they have a clue that it's there.
Good. We'll make our way inside if he decides he does not want to make himself known.
Alright, then I can get something ready, some men together to get them out, but how soon are you gonna have a trap ready?
There is no trap. There is this hidden passage of yours.
So what, I just lead them out and give them a merry little chase while you guys sneak into the temple?
It would lessen their numbers.
Alright. They don't know this area, so if we go out about evening tomorrow, we'll probably get them lost. And then we can probably just leave them out there to find their way back. It'll give you the best chance, and then we can head back into the town to give you any kind of backup that you might need. In order to access the hatch, you're going to have to go under the docks, the long one where the big boat is stationed, the trading boat. You're going to have to take that one. You're going to have to follow it all the way back. There is a small cave entrance, much smaller than this one. It's not going to be easy to find. Once you're in there, just take it all the way back until you get to the hatch. There is a small glowing gem that's been attached to the hatch. It's easy enough to find once you get down there, but again, it's a long swim. You're gonna have to be ready for that. If you're not confident in your ability to do it, then I would suggest anybody who can't make the swim make themselves discreet around town and wait for some kind of signal that you guys have gotten in.
Meta, I believe the druid should be able to take a aquatic form at this level.
I believe so too. Now, can they take an aquatic form and open the hatch?
That's the only problem.
Octopus.
Yes.
Octopus.
Octopid.
Well, here's the thing is, have we seen an octopus?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You guys lived on, like...
An
We
island.
lived at a port, yeah.
You guys lived on an island. I would say you've probably seen an octopus, even if it was just a small
Or
one.
at the very least, if you have to, you can turn into a fish, get most of the way, and then at the end, change back and do the hatch.
That's fair. Okay, we're gonna take a quick
Because you
break.
can't really fight as a fish anyway.
What?
She's taking a quick aside.
Well, shit can't fight as a fish. Have you seen sharks?
Yes,
Right.
but have you seen a shark fight on land? Besides a boulette?
Yeah, it's called Sharknado.
Yeah, that's not on land. That's flying through the air as a fucky.
That's
Well,
even
here's
worse.
the thing.
Have
Do we
you
have
ever have you
access to
ever
third
heard
level
of
spells?
The tree shark.
No, because we were 4th level, but I have a good idea what you're trying to talk about.
Hit at one level?
Hell,
we
if
would
we
have just
were,
had water breathing.
I was about to say, if we were at a level that could do 3rd level spells, they'd be at a level where they could turn into a flying creature. Theoretically.
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
Just come in as a hummingbird and fucking just dive bomb them.
So I've decided to something. Since we're in a mission.
Either way, it sounds like this might be close quarters combat. I think I'm going to go with double sickles. Pack weapon, regular sickle.
couldn't I just swim across the fucking place as a bear?
I mean, you could. How well can you hold your breath as a bear?
Are we going underwater, or do I have to?
We do have to go underwater for a point because it said it was a long swim.
We'll
You
make
have to go underwater
snorkels.
for a long time.
Just a little bit of reed.
But no,
We do it
So
like the
I have-
ninjas.
so I've got vicious mockery on this character, and I think I'm gonna use some Borderlands psycho quotes for my vicious mockery.
Do
Give
it.
me a bucket, and I'll show you a bucket.
Where would
I've got Chill Touch, Eldritch Blast, Blade Ward, and green Flame Blade.
What, Jess?
Where would
I've got-
list?
Oh, I have Misty Step.
It would be athletics.
That could be fun, but I only have 2 slots. That would be kind of a hard gamble on that.
I've got
I'ma die.
Blast, Toll of the Dead, Vicious Mockery, whatever the Thaumaturgy, whatever is.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah,
That one's
whatever I
good
can't
because it's
pronounce.
basically Cleric Prestidigitation.
I'm curious.
Prestidigitation.
No,
Couldn't I
yeah,
just
that's
go ahead and do my
Prestidigitation.
crocodile?
I do like those 3 spells because yeah, they basically say limited effects, but they're your sorcerer wizard version, your druid version, and your cleric version of the same spell basically.
Mm-hmm. And it's all limited based on the DM too.
Yeah, I like druid craft because you can do a lot of like nifty shit like that, like with tell weather or be able to like I don't know spice something or whatever.
Tell the weather one is fun because it forces the DM to think about things they may not have really considered.
Is it going to be partly cloudy or sunny? What does my druid craft say?
I also have.
Is there a storm
Cloud of
coming?
Daggers, Mirror Image, Blindness, Deafness, and Phantasmal Force.
I have blindness, deafness too. That's going to be fun.
Find the
Maybe
water.
not a storm.
Make you drown.
But certainly reckoning.
I knew you were going to say that.
Lotus,
How did I know you were going to say
could just
that?
turn into a crocodile.
I see you got your claymore too. Does that actually work or have you tried it out yet?
Wait, do what's in the water, Lotus?
Blind it.
This doesn't make any sense.
Drown you.
I didn't realize you already got it. But yeah, no, I'm partial to the scythe, but I'm definitely going to probably double sickle this shit.
What about if you deafen the water? Will it make a sound?
Wait, what?
Exactly.
That's Zone of Silence, and you cast that shit on a rock if you're gonna pull that shit off. Reverse pickpocketed on somebody. They're gonna notice something's wrong, but it's gonna take them a minute to figure out exactly what's doing it.
Octopi is a valid form for our druidy folks.
Cephalopod.
Alright,
For a second, I thought you were gonna go get your
probably
onesie.
gonna turn into a crocodile.
No.
Yeah.
Damn, can I turn into a crocodile if anything?
Killer croc.
I don't know.
I mean, they are partially saltwater creatures.
It depends on the CR of a crocodile.
It's
Yeah, because you have
Oh,
to
then
keep
yeah,
in
you
mind
should
you can only
be
do up to, what is it, half at 4th level?
A third, I'm pretty sure.
The thing that they don't tell you is there's a D&D equivalent Steve Irwin that's in the church underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a dangerous creature. He could rip me to his shreds in a second. I'm gonna stick my finger up his bum.
He rolls a nat 20.
He rolls a nat 20 until he gets.
You will see the most
critical
surprised
fail.
look on a crocodile you have ever seen. Like, huh? I've never seen a crocodile get bug-eyed. That's weird.
You don't use that when traveling. It only gets you like 30 feet.
Oh, what are you doing? Long what?
If I'm trying not to
Oh,
drown,
expeditious retreat.
Misty Step.
Oh yeah, no, I've got Misty Step too, but
Hey, yo, I could totally be a dolphin. No shit's given. Like,
I was really
1-8,
hoping I could get
yo,
to the point of
1-8.
getting an invocation, hex something, and then use the built-in Misty Step with that shit.
Lotus, 1-8
Fucking murder a
challenge level.
dude, bonus
Shit.
action, move the hex.
Are you aware that beach got shut down in France a couple of years ago because a male dolphin kept trying to rape?
What's she saying? She's really quiet.
I said, are you aware that there was a beach in France shut down a couple of years ago because a male dolphin kept trying to rape people in the water?
Only you would know this.
That doesn't surprise me. I wonder if that's what South Park based that one episode off of. Or no, that was King of the Hill.
No, it's documented throughout history. Dolphins doing that. Dolphins really like human on a very unhealthy level.
Whatever.
Yeah, weirdly horny
Not my
dolphins.
problem.
What was that sound?
It's the cat. Alright, so
Yeah, we saw.
you guys have a plan in place. Is there any more information you want to go over with this NPC before you head out of the cave and back to your camping spot?
I don't know about that, but if anybody does do the whole octopus thing, it's gonna be really funny. It's like in that fight. It's like, have you ever seen hentai? Like, what? Oh God, no!
Well,
Fucking
Can
weird.
we arm the octopus with knives in each of its tentacles?
Nice, I like that idea.
8 knives? Who could think at that speed?
Be like the emo chicks back when I was in high school and just put
Sad
razor
face.
blades on all their tentacles.
I wish
Yeah,
I could
kind
do
of,
challenge
actually.
one stuff. Sad face.
Weaponize our octopus friends.
Bro, if I could do challenge.
This goes along with your coffee cup, right? I wish I was an octopus so I could slap
Yes.
8 people at once.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically. Do you actually have that as a coffee cup?
My sister got that for me for my
Nice.
birthday.
I could see it.
I have a coffee cup my sister got me for Christmas that says "World's Okayest Brother."
Oh,
I don't remember if I have a coffee cup or if it's just a T-shirt, but I used to have one. It's like my sister went to London. All I got was this lousy shirt.
Alright, but is there any more information you want to get from this guy before you guys head back out?
I mean, I think we got most of the details. Like anything else would be nuanced shit he shouldn't be privy to anyway, as far as like guard placements and stuff.
I mean, the town's guard isn't what you guys are concerned about. He did mention that the guards are assisting in keeping the
They're
church
basically
patrollers in line.
inexperienced douches. We got the most of that. There's
The
one
town
guy who's
guards
got our
are
hate
on
boner.
their side, not the church.
Yeah, so the city guards are on the city side. The church patrollers, the like low-level fresh monk guys, they're the ones that
Oh,
are.
they're monks. Great.
Yeah, they're like monkish. I don't want to say
They're
they're
Benedictine
priests.
monks.
Yeah.
Occidental. Bzzzt.
Oh God. No, they don't have funny hairs. But
Do you have a map of this temple?
Oh, that's a good point. Kind of would be like nice to know what we immediately will see after the rear entrance.
I can slip into the town center and see if they've got a blueprint of it, and I'll send your lad here along with it. And he'll gesture over to the redhead. They don't seem bothered by him hanging about the town. I think a few of you are, a bit noticeable. Kinda eyes the tieflings.
Oh, what you talking about?
Perv, like what are they? Black? They're both black, right?
No, he's
One's
dark
black and
red.
one's bright red.
Yeah. So red and black demon people. Fucking Severus Snape pale ass motherfucker, me. And then the rest of you guys.
Bacon Knight stands out pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Toasted Mellow Knight is pretty obvious too, yeah.
I think I'm probably the person that sticks out the least.
I'll point at the druid and be like, hey, he's the one that stands out the most. But I'll say it in
S'more
giant.
Knight. Yeah, I see red. And then she's black?
Yeah. Hollock is black.
Or I'm sorry, he is black. I keep forgetting it's actually a dude.
It is black.
Yo,
what are their pronouns?
I know
Or-
the perfect way to get into their shit.
What? Do the
Like
the
their-
Chewbacca defense thing?
No,
Where
dude,
like we
dude,
have like
dude,
the
I
two
just-
demons in chains?
Dude, I just thought about it. It's perfect. I could transform into a horse, right?
Yeah, theoretically. What's the CR of a horse?
Fucking like a quarter.
Yeah, if it's at least a quarter, I think you could do
Would
it.
it be a quarter horse?
No, but think about it. I could go ahead, turn into a horse. We could switch one of their horses with me, and I could go.
What you're saying is you just want to be ridden, is what I'm hearing.
No,
He wants to be bridled.
no. However,
Hold on.
if she's, oh no, thank God, no.
Yeah, they're
No.
type-
Do you say yay or nay to the leathers?
Dumb.
The other typeling starts pulling out a bridle and a whip. Oh wait, sorry.
But no, seriously, in all seriousness, I could.
No, it's a good idea. I like the idea of fucking like substituting a horse and then like leaving them surprised and or confused when their shit fucks up.
Not a whip, it's a riding crop, thank you.
Because what's worse than a horse? A smart horse.
I'm curious. Did they even see Colin when we were running away and getting out of there?
I don't
Or
think they
Colin
did.
was-
I think you two are the only one that basically got out there without some kind of warning poster because the tieflings were seen for sure because they made the funny wanted posters about the demon faces. I got seen because they did the Flynn Rider treatment to me. And then, of course, he got seen because fucking burnt Imperial Knight dude.
I'm pretty sure Colin came out when the smoke screen was in place.
Yeah, I don't think he got a poster on him, though.
Colin, Sajin, and whatever the hell Sin's name is
Kane.
got out without posters.
Yeah, I think it was just the others that got him.
I mean, technically, by all means, I could
I
transform
see
into
that.
like
As long as he doesn't knock it
a
off.
horse. He and I could go into the fucking place
God damn it.
without any fucking real
Can
resistance.
you
Just
not?
Like, just saying.
And now he's kneading dough on me.
It's fine.
Did they at least get my nose right this time?
Sure as hell didn't get mine right.
I just picture you all getting those like horrible like Nazi propaganda Jew pictures.
Like the big beaky nose.
Yep.
Alright, so
Mine looks fine.
Yours is just a helmet shaded.
Giving y'all all these
They
options.
got my
Does
good
anything like
side.
ring a bell here that should work?
Well, usually horses don't go into buildings.
Who said it was into a building? All I had to do was get inside of the freaking main base area there.
well, you would be probably put in the stable, which based on the town map, though it was really poorly done, is near the entrance and not at all near the church.
Yeah, I'll transform into a squirrel and hop on a tree.
Anyway, so you guys have requested him get you maps. Is there any other final request you want to send him off with?
Who of us wants to try the swim? I'm willing to try. I'm willing to attempt it because I actually have a decent athletics.
Well, you do have a full 24 hours to figure that out because this plan is put into place for next evening.
Yeah. Can figure something out. For all the times I wish I had water breathing as a warlock invocation. Damn it. Actually, do I? I don't think I hit the point yet where I don't care about breathing yet. Because I know that is a feature of my thing. I slowly become more and more like fucking corpse-like.
You are not full dead yet.
Yeah, I don't think
But
I
that
am.
might change.
I don't think that shit kicks into like 6th level, unfortunately. At the earliest, if it does.
I'm going to take that as no more requests for the NPC.
No.
No, he can go. We just need our maps.
Okay, so he and the redheaded lad will set
The
off.
ginger.
Yes, the ginger. Will set off to head back into the town. The rest of you will need to make your way back to your camp.
Oh, we're gonna have to make survival rolls.
Yes, you are.
Find our way back.
Everybody needs to make survival rolls.
Cause the woods be hard, yo.
And you guys are now damp.
Oh yeah, I'm
20.
damn.
Modified 20.
14.
I was gonna say, doesn't the burnt knight have resistance to moisture?
Was the acrobat?
No, that just makes him extra damp because he's arid from
Just
being burned to shit.
Quickly.
Just
He
survival,
sizzles.
Jeff.
Survival?
Yes, please.
Like, have you ever tried soaking a piece of beef jerky? That's basically what happened to him.
Are we all surviving, or is it just Lotus?
Everybody to make their way back to camp.
Alright, overall, you guys did well, and you'll be able to make a speedy trip back to your camp, where you can set up to kind of dry off and get your rest for the night. It is probably about the time when you guys are settling in to take your rest, when not the red-headed boy, but Sajin will be coming back to camp. Again,
Enjoying your
hesitating.
time?
What?
You've been enjoying your time?
Not particularly.
I can't imagine so. Your tracks kind of turned into something.
It's not something we need to talk about.
Did you get any...
I brought the maps back, and she'll kind of toss a small bag onto the ground with you guys.
Interesting.
There's...
Did you turn into a small red-headed boy?
I told you, it's not something that needs to be talked about.
What the fuck?
Did you manage to gather any other intel?
No. The church have been patrolling harder. I stayed mostly in the general shop. I was only intending to go there to get food for everybody, but then I was talking to that girl and she wanted to help.
Wait a minute, are you a changeling? Oh, you are! Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I forgot you went for the whole hag thing.
Yeah.
If it makes sense.
I is a swamp hag.
Ah, okay. Because I was
Alan
like,
has known about this for like a whole session.
well, because I thought you became an animal. I didn't know you became other people.
I do both. I'm a druid and a changeling.
It is fun,
Very
isn't it?
interesting.
So I guess one of posters for you just don't mean shit, actually.
I can pretty much do whatever I want.
It's like, there's a water poster for this person. Oh, good. I'm not that person. Bye. It's-
Or is that?
Puppy!
Hey, Carl!
That's Carl.
Is that Carl?
Hi, Carl.
That Carl.
Okay.
I'll be eating my ass.
But
Jen,
anyway,
eat her ass.
it is midnight and we have yard work to do tomorrow, so I think
Oh,
we're going
gross.
to...
Don't remind me.
At least you're going to have to get up early for it.
But the sun's still going to be up and it's going to be gross.
And it's gonna be morning.
I gotta go to Home Depot and start building a shed.
Why do you have to build a shed?
The shed's supposed to get.
Is it a killer check?
Hey, JR.
Yeah, he needs to put a
Did you
basement
get
and
off
hooks in
early
it.
or something?
He's
But
on
anyway, I
vacation.
think I will leave it here, and next time we play this
What is
game,
this?
we'll be doing the getting into the church funness.
Yeah, I mean, we've more or less got the plans in place. It's just execution at this
Now
point.
I just need to build dungeons for you guys.
Fun times. Fun times.
See, aren't you glad we didn't push it and we're kind of sidetracked and shit?
No?
You
Hey, Fluffy.
wouldn't have been ready for us.
Guess what?
I would have bullshitted it if
Hey,
you guys
Fluffy.
got there.
Shillelagh.
Yes, that is the thing, shillelagh.
I'm gonna beat the people with a walking stick.
I mean, that's fair. It is a pretty potent spell. Shillelagh is one of those neat ones that I think something other than druids can actually get their hands on.
And what's nice
Yeah.
is
I
bonus
don't
action.
need shillelagh. I have Green Flame Blade and Crusader Strike.
I have one of those. I also have Reaping Blade.
That's cool. I have like magic stone. You know, I can just like throw some freaking magic stones over to you, and you like fucking pelt people with them.
Kind of reminds me of the halfling sling staff thing.
The hoopak.
Yeah. That shit was cool.
I love hoopaks. Those are amazing.
It's like basically a quarterstaff with a sling affixed to the end. Then you just like, flap.
Yeah, it's a personal trebuchet, really.
Basically, kind of worked along the principles of like a croquet racket.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us tonight. We will see you back tomorrow at 8:30 Mountain Daylight Time, where we're going to go back into the Tomb of the White Dragon, the Houses of Bramstock.
Oh yeah, we did pick characters for that.
Oh yeah, you guys are in the thick of it.
Yeah, I think I was gonna run the cleric.
You already chose who you
We're
are.
already
in
in
there.
the dungeon.
We're already
Yeah,
ready.
no.
We've been in there like a whole session already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. But I did know we were heading south, and the path was branching kind of weird.
Huh?
South.
South.
Well, I think you are.
Well, south is relative to the map.
Yeah. But regardless, thank you all for joining, and we'll see you later.
Where's your computer? Still has battery since it didn't.
Take care of
have its
yourself.
plug.
It was charging the whole time before.
Oh, nice.
I unplugged it.